Hello. I haven't made any of these videos for ages and ages and ages. Where have you been? Lots happened since the last time I made a video. I have become officially a pensioner. I got one of these, look. A bus pass. And I have had it about just over a month and I have kicked the arse right out of it. I'll tell you now. From here I can get to Leicester. I can get to Leicester for the East Coast trains. I can get to Rugby for the West Coast trains. I can get to Derby. I can get to Nottingham. I don't know why anybody would want to go. Well, I can go to Nottingham to find out if anybody wants to go to Nottingham or why. And Coventry, I've been to Coventry to the Transport Museum. So that's brilliant. Anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about prepared. This is about boat hooks. Now, on the forum I've been reading about people and boat hooks, and people don't like these because I mean it's a hook, but people use them for fending off, and people don't like them for being used for fending off. And I don't think they'd like this one in particular. This is off my boat and I can't see any reason why it's not from 1970. But look at this, see if this does anything. Can you see that? That's alloy. And if I came at you with that, that would make a nice mess of your gel coat or your varnish. Oh, yes indeedy. But the problem seems to be people don't like these being used for fending off. But as a new person to boating, I can see the problem, because they give you one of these and it's sort of intuitive. If you're in for a crash and you want to grab something to fend off, and they give you a pole, so you grab the pole, don't you? But people don't like it. So to me there seems to be a fairly obvious solution, and correct me if I'm wrong. Now this is mine obviously, and I don't know what this idea is, but obviously it's an open tube with a bit of string and that, and I'm not sure what's supposed to be going on here. Now I don't know if this is supposed to be telescopic. There's a join there and it's solid, but anyway, that's not the issue. That's not what I'm demonstrating. What I want to do is, not prepared again, is I've got this rubber dog's ball, and it's an old one, and I found it. I didn't want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it on the end of there as an experiment. So we'll end up with a double-ended pole, hopefully, with a nice big soft rubber ball on the end. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Right, being an amateur mechanic and anorak, you never throw anything away. And look at this. This is a tube from an old roller blind, and it's exactly the same diameter as the boat hook pole. So I'm going to sharpen this end so that I can cut into the ball and make a hole. And then this I'm going to plug. I'm going to glue that on there, or if I can't do anything else, I'll just take it off and make a wooden bung for it, because I don't want that to go through the ball, obviously, because then that'll get your gel coat or your varnish. Right, let's try this then. Right, I'm going to use that horrible bit of the ball. If I stick this tube into my hand, call an ambulance, aren't you? Because if I was sensible, I would use a second line of defence, wouldn't I? There you go, that's gone in that far. Now I just need to get that bit out. Can hear the focus trying to go, so that should now fit on there. Like that. So, assuming, I'm going to do a conclusion now, because assuming that's going to be easy to glue that on there, I can use some super glue or something to glue that onto there, or contact adhesive might be better, and then some polyurethane glue or something to glue that on there. But you can see that is going to glue on there. So let's have a bit of a conclusion. How would you feel about that coming at you for your gel coat? I would myself make two observations straight away. First of all, this is a sponge ball. Better might be one of those very hard rubber balls, because this is a bit soft. This will get wet and mucky, so you want a slightly bigger, harder rubber ball if possible. And another thing I would do would be to cut a piece off of it like that, so you've got a flat on it, so you can lay it down on the deck and it won't roll away. I mean, I probably won't roll away because of the hook on the other end, but if you put the flat in line with the hook, your jobs are good. Anything else? No. This has been a public information broadcast by Floyd Razor. I should have painted into the idea, but it never happens for me.